Very rocky. Oh my God.
You better start moving and feel the music. Get your groove on and let it use you. When you feel the fire and you know it's right, pure desire, just hold on tight. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high and touch the sky. You know the reasons why. Just dance. Come on, just dance. Just dance. Come on, just dance. When the heat gets too hard to handle, and you know you're about to get it, and you can reach much higher now, you better believe it. You can look at the clouds fly by. Come on and let yourself enjoy the ride and fly a little higher, a little higher, a little higher.
All right, good morning, guys. So I stayed here at the TAT Shack for another night last night. I ended up finishing, or just about finishing, episode 13 as well. I didn't think I was gonna finish it because I felt like stuck, like editor's block, I guess you could call it. And then later in the evening, like 6:30, 7 p.m., I hit the iPad again and just about finished it up. So yesterday was a productive day, a little bit boring. There's no phone service here at all, so I did see Pete. Pete came by once, but just for like a minute. He just came by to warn me about the weather for yesterday. Yesterday it was raining on and off all day after the big storm. He also warned me to stay off of the dirt roads in Oklahoma. He said since it just rained, they're probably still wet, and when they're wet, they turn into like really sticky, nasty mud. It's a disaster. I've seen videos of people going through the mud in Oklahoma, and even on the most rugged of bikes, it's just a disaster. And I'm excited to get back out there. Should be like, I don't know, 4 days away from Colorado Springs, so we'll see. Looking forward to getting there and staying with my buddy Jared. He's an awesome guy, so good times. All right, guys, time for another day of fun and adventure. Thank you, Pete, for the TAT Shack. You're an awesome dude. Super nice of you to set this up, man. Really appreciate it. So I slept great last night, by the way. The night before I slept pretty good too, but last night was amazing. So beautiful day, as you can see. So much better than yesterday. I'm so glad I didn't leave yesterday, because the rain did pick up in the afternoon, and I just don't want to ride in it. I could. I'm equipped to ride in it, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, and it's not fun. I would rather enjoy my ride, you know? Wait till it's decent weather. But of course, if it was bad today, I would have just left, because I was going a little crazy being stuck in there all alone. But I did make good use of the time, like I mentioned. Just about finished episode 13. I am so looking forward to getting into Oklahoma. That's the next state of the trip that I've never ever been to. So my buddy from the Army, Josh Schwarzat, he told me that the northern part, which is the part that I'll be going through, he said it's the more beautiful part of the state than the southern. He lives in the south central part of Oklahoma. So yeah, I believe I've mentioned it, but the dirt roads in Oklahoma get extremely muddy, and not like any of the mud that I've been through already, where you get through it and then, you know, it shakes off your tires and you're good to go. The mud out there in Oklahoma sticks to your tires like crazy, it cakes up, and you lose all your traction. So it's a total disaster if it's muddy. And Pete said it'll probably be muddy since it just rained yesterday. And he said even if it's dry, it's like super rutted out. Yeah, I'm loving the Ozark Mountains out here in Arkansas, that's for sure. The first part of Arkansas was a little boring, but out here it's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow. I'm having fun. Alright, so my rear brake reservoir, the fluid is a little low, so I'm gonna check this gas station to see if they have brake fluid. Morning, sir. Excuse me. Hey, do you sell brake fluid by any chance?
Sell what?
Brake fluid?
Yeah,
Okay, great.
we do. We do. Better have.
Okay, I'm looking for .4. Oh, here, I see .3.
There, yeah.
Okay,
There's dot three.
alright, thank you. They only had .3. Yeah, this is .4. I need .4. It's not too low, but just keeping an eye on it. I just saw a turtle. Operation Turtle Rescue. There's the turtle. I'm gonna get out of the road though. Alright, gotta be quick. Just wanna get the turtle out of the road before someone kills him. Oh, he's a pretty big guy too. Look at you, buddy. Alright, let's get you to safety. Bloop, 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 bloop. Pretend you walked this, buddy. I don't want you to get lost, okay? There you go. There you go, pal. Cool. Alright. Wipe all the disease off my hands. Hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Yeah. Drive like your kids live here. I pretty much already do. Getting a little rougher, but not too bad. Wow. Awesome view. A little confusing on my navigation. Looks like there's a left coming up, but there doesn't appear to actually be a road there on the map. So if there's not one, I'm gonna have to stop and figure it out. Okay, there's supposed to be a left here. That's it? That's so rugged and overgrown. So I'll just go around. It looks like this will take me around that. So glad it's dry today. So glad I didn't do this yesterday. That would have sucked. It's already a little bit muddy in certain spots, so it would have been much worse yesterday. Alright, this looks pretty muddy. Cool. I'm still working on my alternate route to get back to the TAT, but my GoPro died. I just went through some super rugged terrain, really rugged stuff, and my GoPro didn't record any of it. This looks pretty rough here already just because it's muddy. But anyway, Yeah, I'm trying to get around a little, not quite a blockage, but I would call it just an incorrect route. Whew. When in doubt, throttle out, right? This is some rugged stuff up here. It's loose. There's loose gravel on top of loose mud. Mud. Whoa. I don't understand why when I'm going completely straight it still like wiggles to the side in the mud. Not quite there, but almost. I keep saying that, but eventually I'll make it there. Okay, that looks pretty muddy. Keep it. Whew. This looks pretty muddy. Whew. Intimidating stuff, but I am getting through it. Imagine doing this stretch on the tires I used to have on here. It would be so much harder and scarier because without this like heavy off-road traction that I have on these tires, the tires just kind of slide around. I had no idea this alternate was going to be so tough, or I wouldn't have taken it. Oh well, you live and you learn. At least I got to enjoy a little bit more of the Ozarks and experience some of the ruggedness that the Ozarks have to offer. And I'm so glad I did take that adventure bike alternate route instead of just sticking to the main TAT route through all this, through the Ozarks. Because if it's like this, it would just be such an exhausting time. Very rocky. Oh my god. Can't believe I'm getting through this okay though. Super impressed, really, with my bike and my skills, gotta say. Just feathering the brakes. No gas at all. Clutch in, feather in the brakes. Almost to the TAT. The bottom of this hill will be the TAT. Little gas there. I need some gas now. Oh my god. This is quite a doozy. And a water crossing? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm going to scope it out before I go down there. Okay. I think I can do this. I mean, I'd rather do this than go back. So I should check out my line though. I'm sure it's going to be very slick on the bottom. I want to make sure I don't hit that big rock down there. So I'll come through. Go between those two square rocks, perhaps. Alright, well, it's not crazy deep. That's the good news. The bad news is that it exists. If I drop it, which is very possible, if I drop it, it's fine, but I don't think it's deep enough to get into my air filter. We'll see. Man, challenge. This is quite a challenge. All right, let's do this. Okay. Through the square rocks. Whew. That was so intimidating, so scary. Whew. Oh my goodness, we did it, my friends. Got another one right here, but this one just looks like mainly mud. Okay, good. Almost to the TAT. I keep saying that, but this time I'm for real. Where is it? Still not there. Okay. I'm glad I started off on this trip doing the Sam Carrero route, the original Trans-America Trail route, because it really helped build up my skills. And like, without that experience, this little stretch would have been could have been enough to make me completely turn around and go way around, which is what I should have done had I known the scale of the difficulty there. All right, and now after all that insanity, I'm back on the TAT. Is that a Geo Metro? Yeah, that was my first car. Mine was red. My friends called it the egg. It looked like an egg. It was a slightly newer model than that one. It wasn't all boxy, it was rounded. Oh man, I am so proud of myself for getting through that. Seriously. Right over here, in here somewhere, is where that green adventure bike route is supposed to dump me out. Maybe that's it. That had to have been it. Maybe that way's better. I mean, I don't see how it could be worse, honestly. Probably was better. Whew. That was rough. So pretty. Beautiful cliffy walls, and you got a creek right down there, and mountains over here. Beautiful area. Reminds me of Appalachia quite a bit. Look at that. This is awesome. Both of these trucks have a guy right here. Oh, they're putting the reflectors on. That's how they do that? They just slap it down? That is fascinating. Wow. Who knew? I've never seen those be placed before. That is something else. I almost want to take one while the tar's still hot. But I won't. I won't mess up their work. Alright. This must be it. Road closed 5.6 miles ahead. Let me check, see how far I'm going down here. Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna try to get through it because I don't see another way around. I don't see any paved roads around here. Alright. I'll give it a shot. Let's hope I can get through ahead. I mean, it did say road closed, but I don't know of an alternate, and I am not getting on any more gravel roads that I don't know anything about. Not out here anyway. The rock formations out here are really beautiful. Whoa. Awesome view. Awesome. These rocks. Awesome, awesome rock formations. Still haven't seen a closure, which is good, but I'm nervous that I will hit one because I've gone pretty far. I'm also hoping I don't come to any more water crossings. This road isn't even marked. This should be my way. Yep, this is the right way for me to go. Man, I am so glad I didn't come out yesterday when it was raining all day. That would have been such a mess. It would have been so incredibly challenging. Especially that extremely rugged stretch I did earlier. That would have been a nightmare. The water crossing would have been worse too. I see a little bit of gray in the clouds ahead. Hopefully the weather stays nice. This is a fun road to ride on though. I am really enjoying this. Cool. By the way, I am in the Ozark National Forest, in case you're wondering. And there was no roadblock, so the sign was a lie. But I'm glad it wasn't true. I find it incredibly useful to bunny hop over obstacles. Obviously this thing is super heavy, so I can't lift my tires above it by doing that. But it takes all the weight off of the suspension. So I just kind of roll over it without clunking down. Sweet, sweet views. Wow. Man, Arkansas is so beautiful. I am pleasantly surprised. Hey. Awesome. Whoa, this looks rather muddy. It is not too bad though. This is exactly what I was hoping to see, a bridge and not a water crossing. Absolutely perfect. Alright, and at last, we've made it to the other side. Alright, it says dead end. Not sure how that's the case. If this is the TAT, but I'll find out. What is that, like another TAT check? Because there's a dot on the map here indicating something. I'll check it out real quick. Might be worth checking out. I checked out the map and I discovered that this area is well, it's called War Loop Road, and I think it says the reason that it says dead end is because it gets extremely gnarly up there, and for some reason there's no adventure bike alternate for this one, and this is without a doubt one of the roughest parts of the TAT from what I've seen in people's videos. So I'm gonna turn around, make my own adventure bike alternate, because I just don't have the ground clearance for this road. Look it up if you're curious. War Loop Road, Arkansas, Trans-America Trail. It's pretty gnarly. You know, maybe I could get through it, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth the risk. I'm all alone, so that was one that I was certain would have an adventure bike alternate. I'm kind of shocked that it doesn't, but that's okay. I can see exactly how to do that myself, so. Alrighty, almost back to the TAT. This is a cool little town, seems like. Hopefully they have a gas station up here. Alright, I am back on the TAT. This is actually on an adventure bike alternate right now. Didn't see any gas stations in that town. The town was called, I think, Mountainburg or Mountainsburg. But there's supposed to be a gas station in the next town and a Dollar General. Check out this overlook. Artist Point, Settle Canyon. There's a free museum in there. Wow, that is epic. Awesome. Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. I just wanted to check out your museum here and shop. Wow, hummingbirds. So cool. Hey, that's so cool. I'm parked over there. Well, that was a fun little stop. Now to find gas and water. Looks pretty good. Looks like a legit, unless it's all 87. Oh, surprise, surprise. It's 80 freaking 7. Alright, whatever. I'll find some. I just filled up on water at the gas station, but not gas because they didn't have 90 octane or higher. So I have enough gas to hold out for the next one. At least I think I do. I do actually carry a bottle of octane booster just in case I'm like in the middle of nowhere and 87 octane is the absolute only option. But I don't want to use that unless I absolutely have to. So try to hold off for now. All right. So I got everything I needed here. Filled up on water at the gas station. All I need is gas, but I have 92 miles in the tank, supposedly. So that should be plenty. There are some sharp turns on this road. Thank you for staying in your lane, good sir. Alright, I'm gonna see if this auto parts store has the brake fluid I need. And then it looks like there's plenty of premium gas to go around in town. Poor man's auto parts. Perfect. Alright, so they did have the brake fluid and they gave me some tools to use. I gotta take it off and then open it up with a screwdriver. It's my first time doing this. Hopefully it works out. It looks weird, actually.
What are you doing to it?
Can I show you real quick?
Yeah.
I'm putting some brake fluid in. I just popped off the cap and I saw the rubber looks a little weird in there.
Yeah, it does.
I need to pop it back out.
Well, yeah, it needs to come back out. It don't hurt it to look like that. That's just where it's been sucking air.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to put a hole in it.
Okay.
The whole thing in there.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Okay.
that way.
Oh, thank you.
Straighten that up.
I really appreciate that.
I got 2 Harleys tore down at my shop right now.
Oh, really?
I don't work on them, but I do.
So then put
Just
this
like that right there.
Right.
You know, I got all these buddies that ain't got no money.
Oh.
Where you from?
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah. How about you? Around here?
Right here. Yeah. I was born in around Memphis.
Oh, okay.
I've been here since 1980, so I guess I'm here now.
I've been through Memphis before. That's a really cool town.
Yeah. Yeah, you got good brakes.
Good.
More.
Awesome.
So we're just out gallivanting around the country.
Yeah, I'm actually riding the Trans-America Trail from coast to coast. It's been a blast so far.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed Arkansas too. OZARK.
It's pretty country up in here.
Yeah, sure is. Cool, thank you.
Cool. Sounds good.
Alright, mission success. That's my brake fluid right there. Got plenty in there. Good to go. If you ever need auto parts in Western Arkansas, come to this place. Auto Plus Auto Parts in Lincoln, Arkansas. They were super helpful. They even let me use their tools to take off the reservoir cap. That was a big dip. Oh, they're out of premium. So they're out of premium here. I'm gonna try the next one down. These guys should have premium. Sure looks like it. 91 octane. That's what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful sight to see. Gas going into the tank. Still not to Oklahoma though. It's like 5 p.m. I'm pretty sure. That's alright, we'll get there. Get my Helite lanyard hooked up. By the way, promo code ALEX if you want to get your own airbag jacket or airbag vest. Get a discount. It's a fun fact if you'd like to stay safe. They also make airbag vests for horseback riders and bicyclists. So keep that in mind. pretty creek. All right, guys, I'm coming up on the Oklahoma state line. I'm doubting there's going to be a sign since I'm on this back road, but you and I will know the truth. The truth that as of officially this moment, I'm in Oklahoma. Yes! Pew, pew, pew. It's been a long day to get here. Yeah, this road is pretty rough. Even though it is dry, it's like it gets all deformed when it gets wet and muddy. And it dries all deformed. Hey buddy, don't be scared. Oh, there's sheep in there too. This is actually quite a bit rougher than I expected for Oklahoma. Definitely manageable, but just observing. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Very interesting place. Hard to see, the sun is so blinding. So I'm either going to stealth camp or ask someone for permission to camp, most likely. Looks like those are my options. Unless I find a campground, but there's no public land out here though. Oh dear. Yeah, so far this is a lot more beautiful and a lot more rugged than I expected. I thought it was just going to be all like cornfields and pastures, and I would just could be going straight, completely straight, like all the way through the state. Not the case here, but maybe later on in the state it'll be like that. Wow, this is loose. Tires certainly help the... There we go, there's some pavement. Water crossing. Awesome. Another one is over there in the field. Beautiful river right there. So pretty. Oh, I love these rocks too. Rock formations. Very cool. What do we have here? So there's a public access park right here, and this is right next to it. This isn't too bad, although I need to turn around. I think I found where I'm going to camp. It's right next to a little park. The park is on the other side of these trees here. It's got like very well kept grass. So this is just like a little nothing space. It's not marked. There's no explanation as to what it is. There's no one over here. And it's on the less busy side of the park because I just came from the rural side and the main road is the other way. So I think I'm gonna set up somewhere around here and leave myself at home. All right guys, I'm all set up. Got the tent here right by this tree. The tree kind of blocks part of the view from that way. So, and then my bike is right there. Not too bad, right? Somewhat stealthy, even though I'm out in plain view. I just saw 2 dogs swim out of the river and onto the bank on the other side. I heard them barking a minute ago too, but I guess they're gone. Just want to see if a car passes by. There we go. I don't think I'll be bothered here unless a true Karen discovers me. Anyway, it's getting late. I am tired. I'm gonna eat and get ready for bed pretty soon. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you would like to donate to my fundraiser for veteran suicide prevention, the link is in the description. And if you would like to support my channel and doing these crazy adventures and bringing them to you to experience with me, there's a couple ways to do that. One is my book is out, my first book ever about my hike across America. You can pick that up online. It's available in paperback. I'll put the link in the description. And I also have a photo book about the hike across America, and I also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support monthly in exchange for certain rewards, that is an option as well. So it really helps my channel for the YouTube algorithms if you press like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time.